Thanks for being with us this morning. You might say Vermont has a thing for spirits. First, it was craft breweries popping up in Vermont, and now distilleries.
And you know, obviously Vermont, very impressive. But get this, there are now at least one distillery in each state across the entire United States.
And Channel 3's Alex Hirsch has been looking into industry trends here in Vermont. And Alex, what did you find out?
Well, Julie, Melissa, booze business is booming. There are at least 17 distilleries in the state, according to the Department of Liquor Control. Now, officials believe since sales are on the rise, the same will go for the number of distilleries in Vermont.
Here's our bottling line.
At Caledonia Spirits in Hardwick, they're making a name for themselves with gin.
We put out 1,000 bottles per day on this line.
President Ryan Christensen says it's not just about a fancy bottle or label. He says liquor consumers are setting higher standards for the industry.
Suddenly consumers are wanting a little more. You know, they're wanting the actual liquid on the inside of the bottle to taste as good as the label looks.
When Caledonia Spirits first started in 2011, they sold 237 cases of liquor. This year, they're aiming for 40,000 cases. 4,500 of those will be sold here in Vermont. And now they are expanding, with a new facility scheduled to open in May 2018 in Montpelier.
Nobody tells our story like we do, so when consumers can come in and hear our story and kind of understand, you know, how we built this company, they gain a better appreciation and they go back to the market and they tell their friends.
And they are not the only distillery growing. In fact, of the 17 Vermont distilleries that sell to the state, 15 of them have seen an increase in total sales in the past year, according to the Vermont Department of Liquor Control, with total sales increasing from 3.4 million to nearly 4 million. The state says lately they've seen a few new distilleries pop up each year.
Clearly it does indicate a trend here in the state of Vermont.
Liquor Control Commissioner Patrick Delaney says the local craft distillery business is growing at a rate that is higher than the state's business in general.
This is the total sales. So last year we did about $4 million in gross sales.
And distillery sales make up approximately 3% of the state's total revenue.
Clearly consumers are chauvinistic about supporting local business. They're also, to some extent, less price sensitive than possibly they were a decade ago when value was really the primary issue.
Craft liquor costs more. Delaney says a bottle of Vermont liquor typically costs between $35 to $50. While he says that's higher than most states, he doesn't see the business drying up anytime soon.
I think we'll see it continue to grow for the foreseeable future.
The hope for Caledonia Spirits is to finalize the purchase of the land in Montpelier this week and then break ground in August. Julie, Melissa?